Hello and welcome everyone to Art Battle Toronto. We are here at the Great Hall tonight for a very special night of live competitive painting, even more special than usual because we will also be having various vocal performances by Sing, the Toronto Vocal Arts Festival. So we're going to have some beatboxers, we're going to have different kinds of vocal performances. It's going to be really, really exciting. All live, of course. So these artists are going to be vibing off of the live musicians in the room. We've just got a cataclysm of different arts happening tonight. So stay tuned. It's going to be rad. In round number one, we have Andrew Cheddie Sookrah, Mackenzie Chandler, Sadat Anwar, Lois Mata, Ricardo Barrientos, and Nicolás Sánchez, a.k.a. Alfalfa. So round number one is pretty stacked. A lot of these artists have won before, so absolutely super excited to have them. We will be starting round number one in just a few minutes, so stay tuned. Once again, welcome to Art Battle. This is Art Battle in Toronto. Art Battle is live competitive painting. These artists will have 20 minutes on the clock to battle a blank canvas and create an incredible masterpiece where our audience will vote for the winner. We will be here for round number one in just a few minutes. Welcome, everyone, to Art Battle in Toronto. We are here at the Great Hall, about to embark on a pretty epic live competitive painting event. We also have live vocal performances by Sing, the Toronto Vocal Arts Festival. So this is really going to be a super special night with live music and live art, two art forums crashing together in such a special way tonight. The energy is going to be intense. We have round number 1 coming up in just a few minutes, so stay tuned. We are just gearing up here to begin our event, Art Battle in Toronto. We are here at the Great Hall for a spectacular night of live competitive painting. Tonight, we also will have live vocal performances from Sing, the Toronto Vocal Arts Performance Festival. We are going to have live beatboxing and all kinds of different vocal stylings. So that will be happening live during the rounds while the artists are painting. The vibes are going to be on fire tonight. So you guys stay tuned. Round number 1 beginning very shortly.
Great. Thank you. Yeah, make some noise.
All right, hello, hello. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Art Battle Toronto.
Yay, we did it. Good synchronization.
Not
Chris.
bad, not bad.
We are your hosts for this evening. I'm Tanya Casol-Gouveia, and this is my amazing co-host and the co-founder of Art Battle Toronto, Christopher Pemberton.
All right, thank you, Tanya, for joining us here tonight. We have a one-of-a-kind live arts extravaganza. Will never be repeated. What you see tonight will be absolutely unique. We've got 3 championship beatboxers here from the Sing Festival. We've got 12 artists. Everything created here tonight is being done for the first and only time. So it is an extremely exciting night for the live arts, and thank you very much for joining us.
It's going to be a good night. Yes, thank you. Chris and I will not be beatboxing, although we have been practicing.
I have not been practicing. Sorry.
Sorry,
Tanya.
You lied. You lied.
have been. I have not been.
So give me a woo if you've been to Art Battle before. Awesome. All right, so some of you have not, because it wasn't a full room of woos. But if you've never been here before, there's 3 rounds. The first 2 rounds, 6 painters in each round. You, the audience, are going to vote for which painter and paintings you like the best, which painter you want to see paint in the 3rd and final round. Each round is 20 minutes long. All the power is in your hands. And the beatboxers are going to be giving our ears a little bit of a, I don't know, feast for the ears?
It's going to be amazing.
A feast for the ears.
It's going to be amazing. As we said, it is a one-of-a-kind event tonight. This is the 4th year that we have partnered with the Sing Festival, and every year it is absolutely off the hook. This year is going to be the best yet, so get ready for an amazing experience. We are going to have the beatboxers and the painters introduced shortly, but first, hear from the Sing Festival to talk more about the Sing Festival and their silent auction. Please welcome Michael Latsky.
Come on up, Michael. I can give him mine.
Wow, big crowd tonight. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Welcome to Sing, the Toronto International Vocal Arts Festival. My name is Michael Latsky, and I'm a board member of Sing. We wish to acknowledge the land on which we work. For thousands of years, it has been the traditional land of the Huron-Wendat, the Haudenosaunee, and the Mississaugas of the Credit. Today, this meeting place is still the home to many Indigenous people from across Turtle Island, and we are grateful to have the opportunity to work on this land. Our festival has many days and nights of breathtaking concerts and inspiring workshops. Visit our website at singtoronto.com to see all the fantastic events. Particularly this Friday and Saturday, we featured acts from the United States. We thank our donors and funders who made this festival possible, especially our lead sponsors, the Government of Canada, Toronto Arts Council, the Province of Ontario, Toronto Dominion Bank, and the Raymond James. A big thank you to our volunteers.
Woo! Give it up for volunteers.
Who you can see in the red aprons for making your experience a great one. Tonight we are joining forces with Art Battle.
Art Battle.
For an incredible evening of original art and world champion beatboxers. Guys, we also have the silent auction, which I'm sure you've seen. It's in the back. It'll be open for quite a while. We urge you to go there and have a look. Let me introduce our host for the beatboxers, Scott Jackson. Please welcome Scott Jackson.
Give it up, give it up.
Yeah, you know what? It's gonna go in. This is the mic to use. How you doing tonight? You having a good time so far? We just got in here hanging out. I want to see some energy, though, as the energy you gave up on this stage comes directly back to you. With light in my eyes and being able to see most people here, I want to know how many people have ever heard of beatboxing before? Next question, how many people truthfully have never heard it or seen it live? Well, you guys are in for a special treat because we have 3 people that came all the way over from France, champions among champions among champions, that are going to be doing a live showcase. Everything you're going to hear tonight is produced by the human voice, and I'm very excited. My name is Scott Jackson. We had a beatbox battle this Sunday as a part of the Sing Festival. I talk real fast, so you got to listen just as fast, so we'll pick up what I'm putting down. If you're ready to get the show started, let me hear you say yeah! Yeah! Give me an oh yeah!
Oh, yeah.
We'll get to that, but I'm going to introduce my 3 friends. Again, 2 of them, it's the first time they've ever been in Toronto in Canada, so make sure you feel that you're going to be giving them all the energy as they come into the stage. And we got a special guest here that I'm very excited to first introduce to you. He is the champion when it comes to loop station, which is this, and he'll explain it later on. But French champion in the loop station division. You've seen him at GBB World Champs, all the assorted from France. Make some noise for Brez! Next up on the docket, another gentleman from France. He is absolutely amazing. I've seen him over the years and had the pleasure to go and listen to him, watch him win battles. He went on a tear, absolutely a tear, winning battles back to back to back to back. And he's a French champion in the team and tag team. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for FIB! Last but not least, I got to see this young man grow up in the scene, and again, just simply amazing. He was the French champ solo 2 times. He was been very successful as a tag team because he was also with my man FIB, winning the French championship. He won the GBB with tag team with LM as uniteam, but he also is the current 2018 and reigning champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Alexinho! And to make sure they feel welcome in the beatbox world, usually when I've got a French person on stage, we like to go and get a little crowd interaction back and forth. So, Toronto, to the French people that are on stage, can I get an ooh la la?
Ooh la la!
From the belly, let me get a nice loud one. Ooh la la!
Ooh la la!
I'm gonna hand it back over here before we introduce which ones are going first. Back to you guys.
Thank you. Ooh la la! Thank you, Scotty James. This is going to be fun, everyone. I don't know. This is going to be a good one. A feast for the ears and the eyes, all the senses. You can look, but don't touch. Shall we get into our painters?
All right, we are going to introduce these 6 painters for the first round. Here they are at their easels in the center of the room. If the painters could step to their easels, we are going to introduce them right now. At easel number 1, he's a professional painter, sculptor, and fine art instructor. Put your hands together for Andrew Cheddie Sookrah. At easel number 2, embracing extreme colors, a mixed media artist exploring an exciting variety of traditional and digital approaches. Please welcome Mackenzie. And at easel number 3, eager to dazzle audiences, it's architecture student and optimist painter, Sadat Anwar.
At easel number 4, effortlessly jumping from realism to impressionism, this oil and digital artist paints portraits in celebration of human flaws. Give it up for Lois Mata! At easel number 5, boasting a vibrant and immersive approach to live painting and studio art and graffiti, this is Ricardo Barrientos! And finally, at easel number 6, known for his limited black and white palettes paired with graphic line work, Give it up for Nicolás Sánchez! Those are our 6 painters. We've got 20 minutes on the clock.
You've got 20 minutes on the clock. At the end of the round, you will vote for which one you think is the best. The top 2 painters from this round will go through into the final round. The winner of tonight's event will earn a spot at the Toronto City Championships next month. All right, we're going to bring Scott Jackson back to do the countdown to start off this 20 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, we are almost ready to paint here.
Thank you for that over there. Good luck to all our painters. Can we get a round of applause for our painters one more time before they go and take that up, hit the paint to canvas? We'll be seeing Brez later on for round number 2, but the first team that's coming up for the beatbox portion of this, Alexinho, FIB, come together as Caustic Storm, 2-time French champions. Make some noise as they jump on the microphones. And just before we start, make sure it sounds good. Just make sure it sounds good. Make sure it sounds good. Does it sound good out there? Does it sound good out there? Does it sound good out there? Once again, give all the energy. In beatbox battles, we do a countdown, right? And I need you guys to play along. Painters, you have 20 minutes. I wish you the best of luck. Left, right, side to side, everybody in between. I say the 3, y'all say the 2 and the 1. Caustic Storm on the sound. Let's get into this art battle. Get the energy up in 3. Let's paint.
All right. The round number 1 has begun. We have 20 minutes on the clock. And we are now checking out the beatboxers of the Sing Festival. These are French beatboxing champions traveling all the way here from France. Right now we are listening to Brez and FIP.
Salsa hielo.
All right, we are now looking at Cheddie Sookrah, a 2-time finalist art battle veteran painter. Cheddie Sookrah is one of the artists that I'm most excited about seeing tonight. I always just love what he does, and we're seeing some innovative technique already with this drawing and dripping technique. So not even 2 minutes into the round, and we are seeing that he's drawing and painting at the same time with these small squeeze bottles.
I think we might have an artist missing. Mackenzie Chandler, we thought she was here, but she is not on stage. So maybe it's a bit of a grabbing a drink at the bar situation. We shall see.
And now we're checking out Sadat Anwar, who looks to be sketching. He's on the ground. He's comfy. He's cozy. He's sitting on the ground sketching what looks to be a bull. Sadat is also a previous art battle winning artist, so he is coming with some prowess tonight for sure. We can see these kind of angular strokes from his pencil there. I feel like that's going to translate into the energy that he gives to the canvas in the way that he applies his paint as well. And here we are with Lois Mata, and Lois is also an artist that I'm really jazzed about. Lois has actually battled with us in one of our events in the Philippines, and she's recently moved to Toronto in 2019, is kind of finding her way in the art scene here, and so we're so happy to have her bringing her talents to Art Battle. We can see that she's laid down her initial sketch in kind of a red pencil crayon, I believe, and then she's just used a wash of this beige color to kind of create her skin tone and introducing some warmth there.
Portrait tone.
Portrait tone.
Portrait tone. I bought it at Gortzman's myself.
I feel like that might be a little controversial.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, it says portrait tone on the side. I mean,
that's what we mean.
That is an interesting point, Morgan. But yes, right.
And here we are with Ricardo Barrientos. Ricardo is a 3-time Art Battle finalist and always someone who brings a lot of energy to the easel. Not even 4 minutes elapsed, and we can see that his whole canvas is covered in this cerulean color, maybe a little bit of ultramarine blue in there, and we can already see the movement.
And there's some really good texture in there as well to build on. Obviously, the challenge is how wet is that texture and what is coming on top.
Yeah, absolutely. That it may be a challenge working over top of that, but Ricardo is a pro. He knows what he's doing. Our beatboxers are just killing it. They sound amazing.
Yeah. 15 minutes left. 15 minutes left. 15 minutes left.
Very accurate beatboxing. Only 15 minutes remaining. That's 5 minutes gone.
Okay, and here we are with Nicolás Sánchez, and Nicolás is an internationally renowned muralist, so I'm so jazzed about his work. He's also a tattoo artist. He recently had a gallery show in Toronto at Art Quarters Gallery. Nicolás Sánchez, a.k.a. Alpha, is on fire, and can't wait to see what he does tonight.
We can make some noise for the painters again, please.
Really loving the vibe in here tonight. The energy is just incredible in the room with our live vocal performance here.
And I think Andrew's into it here. We see he's, bopping and weaving. I mean, it's his normal style, but I think that's going to translate directly onto the canvas for us here.
I think so too. And I love Andrew Cheddie Sookrah. I love watching him paint. He's actually one of my favorite Art Battle All-Stars. He just, the way that his painting tends to emerge over time, and it's so good. It's so good. You guys got to watch it for yourselves.
Yep, we've got some exciting action coming up from Andrew Sookrah.
Yeah, the red, the way that he's gone from such a high saturation point with all of these pure colors that he's dripped on, and now he's kind of mixing them on the canvas to create more neutral tones.
And for those of you who've forgotten what a blank canvas looks like, here it is to compare to the paintings.
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie, maybe we're going to send Mackenzie a text message.
Wanna dance?
Let's do it.
Come on, let's do it. Flo is in the house.
There's a lot of sketching activity that's coming in here under this nice red wash, and a good blue coming in as well. I think I'm going to love this painting. I have a feeling. This is Sadat Anwar's painting here. I don't know what it is yet, but something in it. You can tell there's a lot of detail. He's painting from a reference, and I love the drips.
Yeah, I love the drips. The energy from this piece already is palpable. You get kind of the movement from the bull, and then just all of this action from this wash, just really strong and warm.
Morgan, can you make out what are we looking at here? It looks. I feel it's a like a dragon maybe, or just some kind of a strong creature.
I can see from Sadat's reference that he's holding right now that I believe that he's doing a bull, like a bullfighting bull.
Of course, with the red.
Yeah, and that the energy there is just going to be incredible. Oh wow, lots has happened on Lois's canvas since we've been there.
This is a very fully formed piece. Just honestly feeling like a few background elements to bring in here, but we're less than halfway done.
Yeah, great job from Lois. I feel like she's really got a feel for time management in the competition. She's got a lot done in only 9 minutes. This is a 9-minute painting.
Wow. If we had a 9-minute art battle, I think Lois would definitely win this one.
Yeah, I think so too. And also, great reminder to tell you guys that the top 2 artists from this round and from the next qualifying round will be going to a 4-way final showdown. So the artists that will make it through will be voted by you, the audience. So make sure you go to artbattle.com/vote. That is where you will register to vote to choose your favorite artist. Here we are with Ricardo. And looks like he's got a really beautifully textured tree going on.
10 minutes left.
Just at the halfway mark now. 10 minutes has elapsed. Wow, the specificity of Nicolás Sánchez, a.k.a. Alpha Alpha.
Yeah, it's interesting. Is this going to be a pure line work piece, do you think?
I definitely would say that that's where we're going. That's Nicolás's signature style, is kind of this drawing technique that almost mimics printmaking, but it can't be printmaking because he's a muralist. So he's painting these giant print-looking murals.
Wow.
It looks almost like it's a carved print.
Painting of a printmaking process. That's really something.
So cool. And his control for line work is so great. And here we are back with Andrew Cheddie Sookrah. Wow, the movement in this piece, just Andrew really specializes so well in landscapes, and just the sense of vibrancy and aliveness that he's able to capture in his paintings is so wonderful.
Wow, as a reminder, those noises are all coming out of the mouth of just one man.
Whoa. Once again, we're here with Sing, the Toronto International Vocal Arts Festival, and they are doing some live vocal performances for us tonight. We are listening to a championship beatboxer from France.
Oh yeah, the bull. I see the bull coming out
The
now.
energy here.
Oh,
And although I am a little bit worried about the amount of negative space that we have going on, but 7.5 minutes remaining. Sadat is a championship artist, so we will see. Who is this? It looks like we have an artist that has joined the fray to take on this blank canvas that was hanging out from an artist who was not able to make it.
I love it. An 8-minute painting. You know what? Honestly, sometimes 8 minutes is the time that you need.
This is exciting. This has never happened before.
Actually, it happened in New York, the New York finals. An artist didn't show up, and same exact thing.
Oh, man, so cool. Wow. Lois Mata just absolutely slaying it with this piece.
If this doesn't get into the finals, I'd be shocked. This is bold, vibrant, bright. You connect with the figure. She's, there's a real sassiness and power to it. I think people are really going to gravitate to this piece.
Yeah, me too. There's abstracted elements added in there too, over top of this kind of illustrative painting. Love it.
Yeah, like we're in an intergalactic rain shower here. Some space noise.
So into it. The angularity of Lois's brushstrokes too is something that I'm really enjoying. The way that she's kind of chipped in her shadows here, and they're not quite blended, purposefully so, to retain that kind of angularity there. Heading back around the easels to Ricardo Barrientos, and it looks like he is now adding some plant elements, maybe some flowers. The texture in Ricardo's work is always just incredible. We can see in the bottom portion of his painting that he's used a silicone wedge to create that kind of those lines there. And if we check out what he's doing now, he's actually got a silk screening squeegee.
Oh, nice. But is that going on the canvas, or is that just like a tool for a tool?
I'm not sure. I'm digging it.
I think that was a cleanup technique.
Yeah, I'm really...
that's smart. That's fast.
One of my favorite things about Art Battle is just kind of peeping everybody's techniques. Oh, wow. And check out what Alpha is doing here. I gotta say, this piece is one of the most clean pieces I've ever seen in Art Battle, and looks like he's pacing himself really well. I gotta say, I'm also really enjoying the white border that he's drawn around this work. The absolute cataclysm of energy that's happening in Andrew Cheddie Sookrah's work here. Something that I always love about his work is the difference, the juxtaposition between kind of these more neutral areas and then these super hits of really saturated color, the way that he kind of interweaves them within one painting. And he's painted this piece mostly with knife, I believe, after that initial drip technique. And here we have our unexpected Wildcard artist, who looks like she's doing an eye, and it says, and it's got a heart in it. Rocking some fuchsia there.
Painters again, please.
Back with Sadat Anwar, and the negative space that we were a little bit concerned with in the bottom of this portion of this painting has absolutely been taken care of in such a wonderful way with this kind of golden sienna wash.
The sand, the bull is running on the sand.
And you can see with the directionality of the brush strokes that it's almost like it's spraying. And it's so cool.
It is so cool. This is a great painting. If you're thinking about bidding tonight, this might be a good painting for you to get started on.
You can bid and vote at artbattle.com/vote. That is where you will register. The top 2 artists from this round will make it into the final. And we can see on the sides of Lois's piece that she's brought that beautiful blue over onto the sides, and he's using it to contrast that pink. such a nice finishing touch.
This is a killer painting.
Yeah, she's slaying it.
Absolutely.
And this is also our last regular season event in Toronto before the Toronto City Finals. So this is a really incredible opportunity. It's their last chance for these artists to make it into the Toronto City Finals. The winning artist will be moving forward and painting on June 28th to compete for a chance at the national championship.
Only 90 seconds remaining, so ready to go.
Woo! These artists are making their final decisions, their final brush strokes, no stroke wasted. We can see that Ricardo's just adding in even more texture into this very texture-focused piece. And I have to say, so incredibly impressed with Alpha Alpha's finishing of this piece. How clean is this? It's incredible. Final 30 seconds.
Plastic Storm in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wow. Give it up for these beatboxers. Give it up for
Thank
these
you.
painters.
Wow,
Thank you guys.
what
Wow.
a
Honestly,
stunning
I was
first
like,
round.
I really beatbox for 20 minutes, and you guys literally did it, and then you have 40 minutes still to come. So go get some water, I guess.
Yeah, we need we need it.
Amazing job. Thank you so much for doing
Thank
that
you very
for
much.
us.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Give it up.
And big up to the Panthers.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you in a few minutes. Wow.
All right.
I think this is what they call being gobsmacked.
I think that's what we are right now, for sure. All right, audience, the painter's job is done. It is your turn to go to work. You have to vote for who did the best painting in this round. Which painter do you want to see paint again in the third and final round? We have 6 very different, very cool paintings here. The choice is going to be difficult, but you have the power. You can do it.
Yes. And then after you voted, do not forget to go into the front room, check out Sing Toronto's silent auction. You can do the silent auction there, take something cool home with you. You can also bid on each of these paintings. Every single one of the paintings created tonight, you can bid on and take home with you tonight, or pick up at a later date if you're going out dancing later. And we'll get your votes in, and we'll see you soon.
We will be back with the second round and more insane beatboxing here at Art Battle Toronto.
Wow, what an incredible first round of live competitive painting, and an absolutely stunning vocal performance by French world champion artists Brez, FIP, and Alexinho. We are so lucky to be joined tonight by Sing, the Toronto International Vocal Arts Festival, who are doing live vocal performances as our artists are doing their live art performances. The cataclysm of energy here tonight and the way that everything is just weaving together is really making for just such a wonderful creative atmosphere. The auction and votes are open for the first round of Art Battle in Toronto tonight. Head on over to artbattle.com/vote. This is where you will be choosing your favorite artist. You can also bid to take these works home with you. You don't need to be in the room. We will ship them to you. So bid early and bid often. We will be back in about 10 minutes with round number 2 and 6 new artists.
They have to sign in. I can sign them in, but they can only do it with.
We are just building up to round number 2 of this art battle event in Toronto. We are just resetting the easels with brand new fresh canvas for our round 2 artists. Painting in round number 2, we have previous art battle winner Katie Irwin. At easel number 2, Julie Amlin. This will be her second art battle. She's a really wonderful artist. I'm excited to see her paint. A first-timer at easel number 3, Jordan Jardine. And at easel number 4, an art veteran, Ford Medina. We like to call him Funky Ford Medina over here. And at easel number 5, we have newcomer KiKi. And then rounding it out, at easel number 6, we will be choosing a Wildcard artist. Heading into round number 2 in just a few minutes.
All right, round two. Round two coming up. Sorry to yell in your ears there. Woo, 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 round two. Yep, we're playing some licensed music here, so we can't let you hear it, or the YouTube people will kick us off. But round two's coming up. We got a wild card in this one. It's a very exciting opportunity for this wild card because it's the last wild card of the regular season in Toronto, meaning that it'll really, truly the last chance to possibly make it all the way through to the national championships, which are to be on July 20th. That is an event that is in partnership and presented by Porsche Canada. That's going to be a great show. Get your tickets now. That show will certainly sell out. Not a huge venue, but a really beautiful one. So come down and join us. Or if you're sort of the online type, as some of you seem to be, don't hesitate to watch online. We will surely have a nice and full broadcast from that show as well.
Round number two coming super shortly in just a few minutes. We have another 6 incredible artists ready to step up to the easel. Round number two has some really, really excellent artists coming up. At easel number 1, we will have Katie Irwin, who is a previous Toronto Art Battle winner. I believe that she actually won her very first Art Battle event in Toronto. So super excited to welcome Katie back to the easel. At easel number 2, we have Julie Amlin. This will be her second battle. She is well known for creating these incredible, energetic, abstract works. At easel number 3, we have Jordan Jardine. This is his very first art battle, and he is an artist and art instructor with a really, truly impressive portfolio. A lot of character-based work, a lot of fantasy work, so absolutely can't wait to see how his canvas goes. At easel number 4, we have Funky Ford Medina, an art battle veteran, previous finalist, and Ford always brings something surprising to the easel. He's well known for being able to tackle a variety of subjects, so can't wait to see where Ford goes with that. And at easel number 5, we have a first-time artist, KiKi, and very excited to welcome KiKi, a very talented artist. And at easel number 6, we have, rounding out the round, our wild card. We will be choosing an artist from the crowd who will then join our pre-selected artists up at the easel. This is a really exciting opportunity for our wild card artists as well, because this is actually the final event before the Toronto Finals, the last chance to qualify for the Toronto Finals, which will be happening on June 28th right here at the Great Hall. We will be taking all of our previous winners from this season, as well as artists who won before the pandemic began. So these guys have really been waiting a long time for their chance at the finals, and it's going to be an awesome event. Once again, that will be June 28th. We are sure to have a sellout show, so head on over to artbattle.com and make sure that you get tickets for that. In the meantime, round number 2 of this event of Art Battle coming at you soon.
right. Now we are going to get these internationally famous beatboxers to come back up on stage. And we are going to, first we're going to introduce the painters, and then we are going to get going with another set of insane beatboxing. All right.
All right. What'd you guys think of round one? What'd you think of Alexinho and F5B? What'd you guys think of them? Yeah. Right there in the crowd, my main man, F5B. Alexinho smashed the stage. But up next, a gentleman's gonna come up and use this machine right here called the loop station and blow your mind. Everything you're gonna hear is one man on a microphone looping his voice over with different effects. He has total control of it. French loop station champion, can I get an ooh la la? Not just half the crowd, the whole crowd. Toronto, make them feel welcome. Ooh la la.
Ooh la la.
Make some noise for Brez.
Yes, here he comes. He's ready to rock.
All
Yeah,
right.
move into your spot, wherever you want to go. The stage, my friend, is yours. Before we get into Brez, it's time to find out who's painting for us in round two. Chris, take it away.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, at easel number 1 in round 2, a lover of painterly textures, we are thrilled to welcome back the very colorful KiKi Irwin. At easel number 2, she creates energetic abstracts in celebratory neon palettes. Please welcome the vibrant Julie Amlin. At easel number 3, specializing in digital painting, illustration, and concept art, he's a professional illustrator and background artist. Please welcome Jardine.
At easel number 4, this digital maestro and drawing enthusiast enjoys a mix of personal work, brand collabs, and commission web design. Make some noise for Medina!
Funky for Medina.
Yes. At easel number 5, a booked and busy mural artist known for a detailed, illustrative approach. Put your hands together for KiKi! And finally, at easel number 6, this painter has been preparing for this moment for their entire lives. Just kidding. It's our wild card, Cheddie! All right, we've got 20 minutes on the clock. Scotty, James, and Brez are going to take it away.
All right. Y'all ready? I said y'all ready. Before we start, I want your attention on this stage, looking at this machine, my good friend Brez. This is called the loop station. Can I get an ooh? Can I get an ah? So Brez, can you explain how this machine works before you go and do your set?
Yes, sir. So basically, as you can see, there are buttons on this machine. So basically, I press some buttons, it records what I say, and it repeats everything. Some buttons, it records what I say, and it repeats everything. Add some buttons, as many sounds as I want what I say, on top of it. I could add some buttons, as many sounds as I want. You get the point.
Do you guys understand how the machine works? Y'all ready to get to this next round? 20 minutes on the clock. Painters, get your brushes ready. Brez, it's on you. 20 minutes. You already know what to do. Crowd, I say the 3. Y'all say the 2 and the 1. Let's get in this round popping in 3. Let's paint.
Woo! All right, we are off to a bang of a start with round number 2 of this edition of Art Battle Toronto. We have 20 minutes on the clock. We have French world champion beatboxers live performing.
Yeah, the music you're hearing now is coming out of the mouth of one man and a loop machine.
Wow, that's so impressive. And that is brought to you by Sing, the Toronto International Vocal Arts Festival. We are collaborating with them tonight and having live vocal performances in addition to the live competitive painting performances. So 1 minute in, here we are with Katie Irwin. Katie is a champion artist. She came to Toronto and won her first ever event, so kudos to Katie. And I am sure she is here to try to take the last spot at the Toronto City Finals. And here we are switching over to Julie Amlin. And Julie is an incredible abstract artist who really is very much energy-based and really just works in such a beautiful, intuitive way. This is Julie's second time painting. We had her paint a couple of months ago. We just had to have her back for our last qualifying event before the Toronto City Finals. Looks like she's laying down this beautiful kind of neutralized blue. And here we are switching over to Jordan Jardine. And Jordan is a truly talented figurative artist and art instructor as well, and is well versed in traditional media as well as digital, and does a lot of character art and fantasy-based work. And we can see that he's laying down his initial sketch now. 2 minutes into the round, and that sketch is very well realized.
Watch this, hold still, I'm losing it all. This maze to your feelings got so many possibilities. Pictures in my mind and I'll be hanging with the memories. Yeah, all the good old times, all the good old smiles when the things were fine. Yeah, now those times are gone and everything is dust, and now I'm all alone. So I act my life, not a witness. Push me to my limit like a fearless. Act my life, not a witness. Now be staying in control like you're doing this.
Here we are with Ford. And I'm not sure what Ford has, what he's throwing down there right now.
Ford Medina, a fantastic artist. I always love to see his work. The delicate brush and sort of leaving us guessing. We've seen that before from him, and it's paid off. So
yeah, Ford is a really great artist who loves to introduce the element of surprise in his competitive strategy. So it's no surprise to me that we don't know what this piece is yet. And then heading over to easel number 5, this is our artist KiKi, and this is KiKi's very first time painting an art battle. We can see that she's got a reference printed there, and that she is working on managing a sketch currently. Looks like we are going to head into figurative territory from KiKi. I just want to take an opportunity to remind you guys that the music that you're hearing right now is coming out of the vocal cords of one man with a loop machine. And here we are at easel number 6 with our Wildcard artist. Looks like we're going towards an elfin portrait. That don't know, a wildcard artist is an artist who takes the final spot at the easel and is chosen from the crowd. So it takes a lot of courage to join all of our pre-selected artists to enter your name into the hat for a chance to be chosen. circling over to Katie Irwin here, and Katie's brushwork is always something that I so totally admire. Her palette as well. She often will start with a warm toned canvas and then bring cooler colors over top. That's something that is totally unique to her style, and she really likes to take a painterly approach.
Gonna change the style a little bit. Let's go.
Back with Julie Amlin and this very intuitive style of painting. Now we're heading back over, and we can see Jardine and what he's working on. How is he layering over this portrait drawing that we saw that he previously had done? How is he going to be fine-tuning this painting? This is our very first time seeing Jordan paint ever, so really interested to get an insight into his process. So far, looking very painterly. And we can see his sketch just kind of emerging from underneath the paint. Really well proportioned in the face there. All right, and here we are back with Ford Medina, and we're getting kind of a reveal here. We were previously, last time we were around Ford's easel, we were wondering where this piece was going. And now we can see that it's a hand, and it is holding some sort of blue object. So we'll see where that piece is going. We can see Julie Amlin vibing with the music, shaking out her hands a little bit. I wonder if she's getting a painting cramp. Already we're getting an opportunity to see Jordan's kind of painterly qualities that he's lending into the skin there. Almost looks like there's a smaller hand on top of this larger hand.
All the girls I said it was the main. All I get for needed was the pain. Girls I said it was the main. All I get for needed was the pain. Girls I said it was the main. All I get for needed was the pain. Girls I.
Here we are back with KiKi, and we can see that she's kind of blending in this blush tone into her portrait, and we have a very stylized mouth, little Rolling Stones action going on there, a little sassiness, I think. KiKi's work definitely always tends to lean kind of sassy, too.
There's a hint of Kate Domina in here.
With the skin tone blending?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Yeah. But you know, we're almost halfway through this.
I was going to say.
So that is not similar to Kate Domina, who would be almost done by now. But yeah, I mean, this is beautiful parts here, but we're seeing some increased coverage. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, we will go around the easels once again, and I'm sure that KiKi will have more down. That's a lot of negative space to handle. Here we are with our Wildcard artist and our kind of elfin portrait going on here. I gotta say that I really am digging the eye bags there.
Let's go. Make some noise for the painters, yeah?
I love every opportunity that we have going around the easels to come back to Katie's work. Watching her pieces evolve is always just such a treat. The areas of contrast that she's created in this piece are really great. A lot of ruddy cheek portraits in this round.
It's that season.
It's the season of being flushed.
It's
We're flushed with
flush.
heat.
It's the flushed. Yeah, well, we just had a heat wave in Toronto. If you're not in Toronto, it's it's hot out. It's like 85 degrees out there.
And speaking of wave, check out Julie Amlin's piece and the beautiful movement that she's got going on. And then we have this kind of meta digitization technique going on with all of these squared dots, almost giving us this kind of pixelized quality, which I think is just such a wonderful creative contrast between the super organic vibes that she had going on before. We're kind of getting two paintings in one almost. This is definitely a great performance piece. 8.5 minutes remaining. Voting is now open for round number 2. The top 2 artists from this round and from the first round will be moving forward into a 4-artist final where they will have a new canvas and will be throwing it down all over again for a chance to win the title of tonight's Art Battle winner. The winner of tonight's event will also be moving forward into the Toronto City Finals. So this is their last opportunity to make it to the City Finals next month, June 28th, happening right here at the Great Hall and streaming on the internet with me, your host, Morgan Booth.
All right.
So we're seeing a little bit of melty action here onto the hand from the blue that is at the top of the hand from this piece in Ford Medina.
I'm a criminal, just an ego trip and nothing to subliminal. You could call me cocky, but no, I'm original. If they really wanna get it, take it, come and get it. I'll be serving scoops, I'm from my loops,
The energy in here tonight is just beyond. We're really seeing the artists just totally vibing with the live vocal performances happening from Sing. Wow, very impressed with KiKi here. This is really, she's embracing the performance element of her art battle piece. We were worried for her about the amount of negative space that was present in this piece, and we can see that she's literally slapping it on with her palm, this bright red, and we see that her figure down has a knife. Getting right close there too.
Wow. I mean, here we were saying how, there's not very much progress, and this is incredible.
I love this totally throwing us for a loop here.
Yeah, like progressively, and the blood red with this knife. I mean, this is some intensity.
We got some menace going on with the easel from KiKi. Once again, this is KiKi's very first art battle, and I gotta say, she's doing a great job, especially when it comes to the performance aspects. And oh my gosh, she's stabbing her canvas!
Whoa!
Watch your fingers, KiKi!
Whoa!
Wow, this is great.
This is borderline conceptual art, an incredible performance piece here.
We can see that there are a lot of people that have gathered behind her easel as well, which is a great indicator for how the votes are going to go, a great indicator for how the crowd is perceiving the performance of the artist. 5.5 minutes left on the clock.
Woo! Holy moly, the intensity.
Wild. Our Wildcard is doing a great job. And if you're detecting a tone of surprise in my voice, that's because sometimes Wildcards, as they're unprepared artists, might have some trouble not having already had a plan to step up to the easel in art battle. But our Wildcard artist here absolutely is doing an incredible job, really getting a lot of great subtle tones. This portrait is nicely composed. I like where the crop is. I like the scale. And we're getting a little bit of that fantasy element as well with the ears.
Let's speed it up a little bit. All right.
Wow, Katie. Oh my God. I love the way that Katie is combining these subtler tones with the high saturation of this fuchsia. I want to say shout out to our battle co-founder Simon, who put together our palette for this evening. I love seeing this fuchsia on the table, and especially the way that all of these different artists are using it. I'm a sucker for saturation, so always happy to see something super bright there.
I think we should make sucker for saturation t-shirts for our battle.
Right?
In a very saturated, or maybe a purely monochromatic black and white.
That'd be so great. Let us know in the comments. Do you want to see Sucker for Saturation merch from Art Battle?
Yeah, and if you do you want it to be super bright colors, heavy saturation, or like a super low contrast, barely visible, like white on white, black on black?
I love how in-joke that is. All right, here we are with Jordan. Gotta say, Jordan is just really doing a fantastic job in what is his very first Art Battle event. Lots of subtle tones coming here in this portrait piece. We're getting all these different variations of green in the hair, and of course all of these different kind of warms and cools in the skin tone. Definitely doing a great job rendering. Oh, and here the statement from Ford Medina emerges.
Oh, wow. Squeezing the world. Cool.
Okay, good job, Ford. We are seeing that this is a hand holding an ice cream cone that is the world, and it is melting. So definitely a statement piece here.
Said I'ma do this fan. Said I'ma do this fan. Said I'ma do this fan. Said I'ma do this fan.
All right. Slow down, grab the wall.
We are in our final 90 seconds remaining of this round. I'm loving this attitude from KiKi here, who is showing us her bloodied hands or red paint. Wow, great performance from KiKi. And we can see that she's stabbed a hole in her canvas, and that she's painted the hole to be a wound. Great job from our Wildcard here. Oh wow, now we're seeing that KiKi is adding in some text. That is the ending of the performance.
Whoa.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brushes down.
Brushes down, painters. Brushes down. Woo.
And while he's up here, ladies and gentlemen, Brez, make some noise for Brez from France.
Brez, can we ask you a question quick? I had a question from the audience. When you're beatboxing and you're making these noises, like, how do you breathe? Are you doing like Wim Hof stuff? Are you? How do you build that lung capacity?
I was actually holding my breath since 1 hour, so.
Oh, wow. Free diving over here. Amazing. Give it up one more time for Brez!
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, and keep it going for those 6 painters who laid it all out on the canvas for you. This is our second round. You know what to do. We've done it before. We're doing it again. It's the hard part. Watching and listening was the easy part. Now you have to decide which of these paintings that you like the best, which of these painters you want to see paint one more time in the third and final round that's coming up very soon. After you vote, make sure you click on the painting and put a bid on it for our art battle silent auction. Then, as you're doing that, mosey on into the front room and take a look at the Sing Toronto silent auction that's happening as well. You write down your name and your phone number and your bid on a piece of paper, and you could take some really, really cool prizes home with you tonight. There's sunglasses, there's body butters, there's Airbnb sort of, not Airbnb, golf. Anyone golf? You can golf. Go golf. There's ballet slippers. There's a lot of things. Bid, have fun. We're going to get the music going one more time. Turn it up, my friends.
We are still live here in Toronto. We have just finished the second round of live competitive painting. Our 2 qualifying rounds are now finished. Now we are choosing by audience vote the top 2 artists from round number 1 and round number 2. This is where you come in. Go to artbattle.com/vote. This is where you will choose your favorite artist. So not only are you choosing which artist you thought did the best job, which painting you think is the best stylistic painting, but also who did you really enjoy watching them create their piece? Who do you want to see paint again? So make sure that you go to artbattle.com/vote. That is where you will register to cast your vote. You will also be able to bid through that link. That's right. All of these pieces are available for silent auction. You don't have to be in the room to abscond with one of these special live painted pieces, we will ship them to you. So bid early and bid often. Back in just a few minutes with round number 3, our final round. We are just counting the final votes from round number 1 and round number 2. We have been told that it is a super tight race, so make sure that you get your votes in. artbattle.com/vote. The final votes have been counted, and we are just getting ready to announce our final 4 artists. The artists from round number 2 and round number 1 that have made it to the 4 artists final showdown, with a new canvas and another 20 minutes on the clock. Announcement coming very shortly. We are just resetting the round, taking away the easels to whittle it down to the final 4. The votes have been counted. The announcement is coming super shortly. And once again, for round number 3, we're going to have another exciting performance by Sing, the Toronto International Vocal Arts Festival that we are collaborating with tonight. I have to say, it's been a special treat to have
closing 5 minutes after the third round is finished. And if you've bid on an art battle painting, that auction will close for rounds 1 and 2 when we announce the winner of the third and final round. And then the third and final round will stay open a few minutes after that. All funds for Art Battle goes to the painters that have created things for you tonight, as well for Sing Toronto. Sing helps underserved communities in Toronto enjoy music programming, so your money, of course, is going to a very good place. So if you can, please do bid on any of the silent auction options available for you tonight. Oh, what do we have here? Are we ready, Chris? I think we have our winners.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have counted the votes, and we have the voting results from the first and second round. But before we announce the winners, let's show our appreciation for all 12 artists who've done such a great job here tonight. The following 4 artists need to come to the side of the stage and make up new palettes because they are painting again. From the first round, at easel number 1, Andrew Cheddie Sookrah.
From round 1, from easel number 4, Lois Mata.
And from round 2, from easel number 2, Julie Amlin.
And the final painter joining round 2, easel number 5, it's KiKi.
All right, congratulations, Andrew, Lois, Julie, and KiKi. Please come make your palettes for the third and final round. One of these painters will earn a spot in the Toronto City Finals here next month. This is the last qualifying event. Also, we are looking for our Wildcard Cheddie. We need to get your email address so that we can send you money when your painting is auctioned off. So
There she is.
if you can come to the side of the stage and give us your email address, that would be so awesome.
That's pretty good, right?
All right, we are going to set up here, almost ready for the third and final round. More insane beatboxing courtesy of our champions from France. We will be right back. And once again, that auction for the Sing items in the front room will close, what was it, 5 minutes?
5 minutes after we end round 3.
5 minutes after the end of round 3.
I'll make an announcement.
We'll make an announcement for that. All right, we will
It's for
be
the children. For the
right
children.
back. It's for the kids.
And there we have it. Our final 4 artists making it into the final round have been announced. A big congratulations to Andrew Cheddie Sookrah and Lois Mata from round number 1, and from round number 2, Julie Amlin and first-timer artist KiKi. Huge congratulations to these artists. They really, really killed it. And I gotta say, I'm so excited to see these particular artists paint again. All 4 of them just had really interesting techniques and approaches. And I gotta say, I'm not complaining about watching them fill out another blank canvas right before our eyes. So we will be back in just a few minutes for round number 3. We have our artists setting up their palettes right now, shaking out their jitters and getting ready to paint all over again. We will be back in just a few minutes. We are also going to have another live performance from Sing, the Toronto International Vocal Arts Festival, helping us create an amazing arts vibe with our live painters and live vocalists tonight. It's a special night at Art Battle Toronto. The air is full of creativity. once again, our final 4 artists in this edition of Art Battle Toronto that will be stepping up to the easel shortly. From round number 1, the artists that made it through are Andrew Cheddie Sookrah and Lois Mata. And from round number 2, Julie Amlin and newcomer KiKi. They are just readying their palettes, shaking off their nerves, getting their easels ready, and we will be starting imminently. Once again, we're going to have another vocal performance from Sing, the Toronto International Vocal Arts Festival. It's just been such a treat tonight to have live music as well as live competitive art. So round number 3 starting in just a few minutes.
Beatboxing.
Then the beatboxer come out, and then we do a countdown, and then they all start? I don't know. Should I ask Scotty? We should tell him what to do, not him telling us.
Let's announce the painters.
And then we'll bring out
the beatboxers.
Ready?
Yeah. All right. We are ready for the third and final round. We are going to have our sensational beatboxers come back on the stage. We're going to introduce them in just a minute. Scott's going to do that. But first, we are going to introduce our 4 painters who are already winners once here tonight. And they are going for it all right now.
What are they playing for?
The winner gets a spot in the Toronto City Finals, a cash prize, and a lot of bragging rights.
When's that city final?
City Finals is here on June 28th. So,
and you're all invited.
You're all invited to the City Finals, which is all champions. It is a night unmatched in talent. So the winner here tonight will join that group. The rest of them are already set from almost 2 years worth of events because we were shut down for so long because of the lockdown. We have winners from before the lockdown. We have winners since the lockdown. This will be the first City Finals in 3 years. So
it's going to be a good one. My outfit, guys, I'm already planning it. It's going to be fire. Just you wait.
All right. Here we go. At easel number 1 in the final round, please put your hands together for Andrew Cheddie Sookrah.
At easel number 2, it's Lois Mata.
At easel number 3, please welcome Julie Amlin.
And easel number 4, it's KiKi.
All right, now Scott Jackson is going to come back up here and introduce our entertainment, our accompaniment for the third and final round, and he's going to start it off with the countdown. Scott, you got your own mic this time?
Yes. We're going to get this thing going. I've got a fun time tonight so far, Toronto. We're going to do something a little different for this end section. I'm going to bring the 3 French guys back on stage, but we got some Canadians and myself that are going to join for a group set. We've never done this before. It's going to be all live right in front of you. Coming back on stage, give it up for Alexinho, champion of the world radio, representing from France. You saw him smash it with Alexinho on stage. Once again, absolute master at his craft. It was my pleasure to bring back to the stage from France, FIB. Next on the docket, you see the man slapping up with a loop station right there. Can I get a big ooh la la? Make some noise for Perez! Now we're representing for France. Thank you very much for flying all the way in, but we got some Canadians that want to touch this microphone as well. From the West Coast, you can represent the West Coast group. This duo has won the Great North Beatbox Battle as a tag team, came second place in the tag team division. I can't say it enough. We have Simax and Vino. Give it up for the Wookiees! And last but not least, this past Saturday, we had a battle with Sig that was going on, a whole beatbox battle, all from the Mountain Beatbox Battle. And a guy from Canada took it home. Make some noise for Dead! Gentlemen, pick yourself a microphone. We got 2 over there. We got 1 up here. We're just going to make sure that they're all at the same time.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Let's get 1 kick from everybody. 1 kick from everybody. 1 kick from everybody. We'll start off. Let's make sure it sounds good. Not that type of kick. It's good. You're ready to see this collaboration happen?
Olympic level.
All the energy you give back to us, we bring back out to you and put it to those painters' brushes that are about to go match up at the finals. Are you ready to see the finals? Then you already know what to do. Stig represented here, Beatbox Canada represented here. Let's get into the art battle. I say the 3, y'all say the 2 and the 1. Crowd in 3, 2, 1. Let's paint, everybody. Let's go.
All right. right, let's paint. Woo! Round 3 of the last regular season event in Toronto. These artists are fighting to stay alive.
Man, oh man, yeah, the last opportunity to make it into the Toronto City Finals that are happening next month. Big deal, big deal. These are high stakes here.
Obviously, we have some fantastic artists who've made it through to the final round. I am in particular excited to see what Andrew comes up with. That first piece, I mean, I loved it. I'm glad we're here, but I think he's got so much depth within him as an artist. I'm really, really curious to see how much it deviates or not from the round 1 painting.
I feel like we're going to get another landscape piece from Andrew here, just seeing the way that he's starting to lay this out. And oh man, one of my favorite artists. I'm so happy that we get the opportunity to see him paint again, and welcoming Julie to the realm of finalists. This is Julie's second ever art battle and her first time making it to the final.
I appreciate this technique here, which has been so far, I think, exclusively shop towel, and then now we've moved immediately into paint marker. Fantastic. I like those unorthodox approaches that maybe even a few years ago would have been not permitted within Art Battle.
Yeah, I love the opening of the competition into mixed media. I feel like we're getting a lot of artists using media in an unexpected way. I also, in general with the competition, I was not expecting the amount of paint markers that have become present in the competition.
Paint marker's very fast. It's very precise. And I think it's got a bit of that sort of street tagging vibe that some people anyway really like.
And here we are with our first-time artist, KiKi. We can see that she's laying down her initial sketch. Now, KiKi's first-round performance was wild. It was full of surprises, so interested to see what she's got up her sleeves.
Yes, this is not somebody you want to meet in a dark alley. KiKi will take you out.
She stabbed her canvas. She literally stabbed it with a knife.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, feel free to jump back and then come back and join us live. But she pulled a knife out of her pocket. After having drawn a bloody knife, she pulled a knife out of her pocket and really messed with her canvas. It's wild.
It was so cool.
Ooh, mirror face, mirror twin.
I'm so into this. This is one, I'm excited because I love the way that Lois paints portraits, so now we get a double portrait. But this is a risk.
I wonder if she's
splitting your time.
Splitting your time. I wonder if she's gonna flip it, because obviously doing the inverse upside down, that's tough to if you haven't practiced it.
Yeah.
But the flip would be an easy solution.
The man who won the whole Watermelon Beatbox battle.
Just say what's on your mind.
Andrew, so precise and messy at the same time. I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. The way that Andrew approaches his canvas, he has just this special ability to intuit every stroke. He goes from a place that is so abstract into a really wonderful, fully realized landscape. 4 minutes down in this round, and all of our artists appear to have really got their main plan down.
Very cool. I like these lines. I think those are all paint marker lines.
Yeah, I'm loving the way that they're kind of undulating and exploding from these different abstracted areas. That is our lovely host, Tanya Kasol-Goubeya.
Letting us know only 15 minutes remaining.
beatboxers are on fire.
And now,
and we can see now that KiKi is into the painting portion. She has now finished her initial sketch and has moved into painting. Wow, Lois is just creating a stunning portrait here.
Really nice. And lots of time left to do background work. And this is kind of a Oh no, I see what's going on. It's the hair. I thought there was kind of a double portrait. Oh right, this is the double portrait. Yeah. Okay, wow. So,
I'm wondering if this is going to be kind of like a double, as if it's like a playing part, like a straight up double portrait, or if this might be like a water reflection or something.
I don't know. I hope we see something different down below. Because, I don't know, that's just kind of neat. Like, it's not supposed to be. You're kind of messing with the fantastical aspect of it.
I love seeing Andrew just vibing out with these beatboxers here. You can see that he's really using the energy in the room in the way that he's painting.
Andrew's colors are fantastic. Great palette.
And now we can see that Lois has flipped her canvas and is now working on that second portrait that we have been so curious about. The pink juxtaposed with the greeny blue, that cerulean in the lower portion of the canvas, is just amazing. "12 minutes remaining in this round." Wow, the way that Julie is building this piece is so interesting. We can see that she's used the paint markers in such a way that they're really emerging from different layers of paint. We can see that she added them on pretty early on, and then she's painting over top of them and letting them shine through in certain areas. It's really adding a lot of depth to this piece. And now we can see that KiKi has introduced a heart into the hand that she's painting there. This hand is clutching a red heart. This palette is harkening back to her first round piece, where she very heavily featured that red. Lots of unexpected elements coming from KiKi in her first round piece. Absolutely can't wait to see where this one goes. We have 11 minutes left on the clock. So looks like Lois is really managing her time well with this painting. It looks like she's almost finished the lower portrait and has budgeted 10 minutes for that, and now is using her final 10 minutes to execute the top portrait that she's working on now. We can see that she's introducing some really cool kind of cotton candy hair. We're getting a light and dark vibe here.
So she flipped it.
Yeah, she flipped it.
She flipped it! Yes! Oh my God, look at that stage. Maybe we could get a few more people up there.
Yeah. Oh man, so exciting with our beatboxers from Sing. They're just really bringing a different flavor here, and I can tell that our artists are really vibing off of it. I would say at least half of them are dancing right now. We definitely have Andrew and Julie both dancing.
Amazing. This is what it's all about, folks, is we're in it together. We are thick, shoulder to shoulder. The artists are taking the energy from the crowd. The crowd is mixing their energy with the performers. And, the output is something truly unique and truly pure of art.
Yeah, everyone is just really, especially, I think, with Julie and with Andrew, that their process is more abstract. I feel like they're really able to incorporate the energy of the environment that they're in within their pieces and the way that they're applying their paint. We can see that they're almost painting to the beat. I'm loving the amount of drips happening in Julie's piece here. We're getting a lot of really beautiful organic movement.
The more this piece evolves, the more I love it. I think it's... I don't know. It's definitely up there for me. A great contender for this final round.
Yeah, absolutely. And we have KiKi here. She's really working hard to render that heart now. Again, we're at the same amount of time left on the clock, and she has almost entirely, I would say 3/4 of her canvas is negative space at this point. So if KiKi is going to go into a similar technique that she used last round, where she's throwing a lot of paint onto the canvas at once, she better get started.
Say, oh, 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 oh. Hey, oh, 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 oh.
Wow, Lois has just done such a great job at filling out this canvas. I'm loving that we even have different backgrounds happening for her 2 different portraits here. 2 portraits, that's so impressive.
2 portraits for the price of 1. You could actually hang this on different days of the week. You could just, hang it depending on how you're feeling for that day. Just flip the painting.
I love that so much.
This might be the winner. I don't know. People, especially in a final round, the audience loves a beautiful portrait of a beautiful woman, and we've got 2 here at their own style. I think this is very, very powerful.
Yeah, 2 with their own unique flavor. Oh, wow. And then you come around the corner and you see this just immensely saturated piece with so many different gorgeous textures going on from Andrew Cheddie Sookrah. Very close to his studio style that is really heavily featuring palette knife work. Six minutes left on the clock.
Wow, a lot can happen in 6 minutes. We've these paintings are all very, very advanced. All of them, well, at least 3 out of 4 of them have very high coverage already. So the question is now, how do you make some moves but don't break your beautiful painting?
Yeah, absolutely. That's such a great point. I think a lot of people don't realize how easy it can be to overpaint in 20 minutes. And as you were saying, Simon, yeah, we have just a huge amount of coverage from 3 out of 4 of these pieces. Really, where can you go from there? I think that Julie is adding really careful accent pieces. I think Andrew is kind of leaning a little bit into the texture and just kind of refining that. We're seeing kind of these beautiful small dabs of color that are definitely giving me plant vibes. So in the previous piece that we saw from Julie, it was a pure abstract. In this piece, I'm definitely getting more of this kind of otherworldly landscape, like sun behind the clouds. It's just very celebratory. Four and a half minutes remaining on the clock, and we're going to see whether or not KiKi leaves this amount of negative space in her piece. We've got a lot of impact all happening in the center of the canvas, but she did have some surprises for us last time. I love also seeing her hand as she's painting, and it's still covered in the red paint that was supposed to represent blood from her qualifying round.
Yeah, I mean, 3 minutes and 47 seconds. Is she going to pull off the same trick? I mean, she had the same coverage strategy, and definitely, I mean, she made it to the final round, and definitely took the audience for a ride in the last few minutes. I can only imagine we're going to see something the same here. I hope that whatever she has planned is audience safe. No flamethrowers, please.
No flamethrowers.
No flamethrowers.
Chainsaws.
Yeah, chainsaws. We got rid of the chainsaws in 2012. We haven't been able to do it since.
He's not kidding. We did have a chainsaw at our battle. Oh, wow. Check out that blue highlight. I love the addition of the blue into the black hair here from Lois. I so enjoy the way that she paints. She's got this really kind of illustrative, stylized character, and then just such a painterly approach to the execution. It's a really unique style, and one that I'm always drawn towards when we watch her paint. All right, less than 2 minutes remaining in the final round of this edition of Art Battle Toronto. Once again, this is the final qualifying event before the Toronto City Finals. And so this last 90 seconds really counts. And we need you guys to help us choose the winner. So
yeah, if you're not registered, get in there. artbattle.com/vote. It only takes a few moments, and you truly might help us decide the winner. We have had many, many occasions where the difference in the winner and the not winner is less than one vote. I know that sounds crazy, but we have decimal votes here at Art Battle, so sometimes it's less than one vote. So get in there, artbattle.com/vote. Help us decide your Art Battle Toronto champion.
1 minute remaining. Oh my gosh, check out the texture in Julie's piece here. I'm just so enamored of this piece. Every time we see it, I feel like I discover something different. Okay, risky moves here from KiKi. 50 seconds left on the clock, and we're seeing her brush in her background this time. Is she gonna make it?
I don't think she has time to stab the canvas, but she does have time to cover that background. Oh, she knows. Oh no, what she needed there was an Escoda high pigment paintbrush, but she had to go back for more paint at a critical juncture. Oh my gosh, wow.
Down to the wire.
Hey. 6, 5, 4, 3,
Whoa, 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 whoa. Brush is down. Hey, somebody get her. Brush is down. Oh, no, our video's delayed a bit. Don't feel bad. She did not cheat. That was our timer. Woo!
Woo! Oh, man. What a round.
Ooh la la, ooh la la.
My name is Scott Jackson. Check out Beatboxer. Thank you very much for having us. Thank you, Toronto. It was a pleasure to be here.
Thank you, beatboxers. Thank you, Sing, for bringing us these amazing beatboxers. And you guys, what the things you guys can do with your mouths. My goodness. My goodness. Give it up one more time for our beatboxers. And ladies and gentlemen, of course, this is Art Battle. Give it up big time for our 4 finalists of the night in round 3. They put it all once again on the canvas. Thank you so much, guys. You killed it. Amazing, honestly. Woo! Yeah, the senses are just overwhelmed. It's amazing. I love it. This is the third and final round. That means it's time once again, ladies and gentlemen, for you to get those votes in. Which one of these painters do you want to see next month in our regional final? We're taking one of these painters, and if you want to see them again, give them your vote. That round is done. That means Sing Toronto auction is closing in 5 minutes from now. 5 minutes. The Sing Toronto auction in the front room is closing. So if you have some bids in, go over that way and check them out. And then, of course, put a bid in on round 1 and round 2 art battle auctions, as well as round 3.
Yeah, we'll be open for another 10-15 minutes, the art battle auction, so get your bids in there on the paintings. Don't forget to bid first, second, or third round paintings, and you can take them home tonight or have them shipped to you. So either way, it is good for us if it's good for you, and thank you very much. What an extremely unique night tonight has been. So insanely cool with the beatboxing, the grand finale, 7 beatboxers on the stage, 4 painters painting for the championship. Truly one for the record books. All right, we will be right back with Michael Latsky from the Sing Festival to close those auctions, and then we will be announcing the winner in about 10 minutes, so stick around.
Stick around. Get those votes in.
Wow, just an incredible... We will be right back with the winner announcement for this edition of Art Battle Toronto. The votes are being counted for our final round of this edition of Art Battle Toronto. 4 really stunning paintings, each so different from the next. I have to say this is going to be a really tough vote for our crowd, here tonight, and for you guys out there watching on the stream, artbattle.com/vote is where you will cast your vote. So please make sure that you do so. We often are finding out that the difference between a winning artist and a not winning artist can come down to one singular vote. So if you're waffling and you're not sure who to pick, make sure that you do make your decision and support these artists. They have been painting their hearts out, practicing for Art Battle, and performing live for you here tonight. So make sure that you support them in that way. And if you would like to support them by purchasing a piece of their art, all of these works are available for silent auction as well, right through that link. You don't have to be in the room to bid or purchase these pieces. We will ship them to you.
And you really want it, put your name down again.
Lori can hear me in the other room. I think she's closing it. So I assume no one in here. Maybe you have. Maybe you've won. Maybe you'll get a phone call or a text message letting you know you've won the Sing Toronto silent auction. If you did or don't, no matter what, please, on your way out, fill out the Sing Toronto survey. They want to hear from you. They're just at the front where you came in.
And I want to thank everyone for taking their time to come here tonight for this great event. Want to remind you to go to singtoronto.com. Check out what we have left for the rest of the festival. Friday night, this Friday night, our gala, Drag Appella.
Drag Appella?
That's what it says.
What's that?
I think everyone knows what that might be. Should be an exciting night. Saturday is Take 6. Both are from the United States. Come and say hi.
Thank you, Mike. How long have you been volunteering with Sing Toronto? How long have you been volunteering with Sing Toronto?
5 years.
Amazing. Big round of applause for Sing Toronto. Thanks so much for bringing Mike, of course, here, and the silent auction, as well as, of course, our amazing beatboxers. Do we need more time for art? 5 more minutes for art battle. Thank you so much, Mike. Guys, 5 more minutes. Go, tip your bartender. Go talk to the cutie beside you. Get a number. Why not? Have a good time. We'll see you in 5 minutes for the art battle winner.
Our winner announcement is imminent. We are just finishing up counting the votes from this final round of this edition of Art Battle Toronto. Once again, our final qualifying event before the Toronto City Championship next month on June 28th. The City Championship will be featuring Toronto artists from this past season, as well as artists who won events prior to the pandemic. They've been waiting a long time to get it into the City Championship and get a chance to represent Toronto. The winner of the Toronto City Championship will be moving forward to the Canadian National Championship, which will be happening July 20th in Toronto as well. So go to artbattle.com. Make sure that you get your tickets for these shows. They are definitely going to be sellout events, so you don't want to miss out. Our winner announcement from this event happening in just a few minutes. We are just finalizing our vote count for the final round of this event. 4 really stunningly awesome paintings created in the final round here tonight. Winner announcement coming in just a few moments.
What a show! Hey, Tanya.
Give it up for
All
Tanya.
right. Yeah, she is ready.
Thank you.
You were born for this.
I was born for the middle of the ring. There you go.
That's right. Okay.
Oh, hi.
Well, this person has earned a spot in the Toronto City Finals and a cash prize and a lot of bragging rights. Do you want to hear who won?
Yes, tell us.
The winner of Art Battle Toronto tonight is Lois Mata.
And the crowd goes wild. Lois, Do you want to come up here, Lois?
Lois, come on up.
This way, Lois. Guys, keep it going till she gets up here. Keep it going for Lois Mata. What's a Mata, Lois Mata? Lois, all these people voted for you. You're going to the regional final. How does that make you feel?
I feel speechless because I just moved here like a few months ago, and I never thought like I would have people voting for me.
Amazing! Brand new to the city. Where did you move from?
I'm from the Philippines.
Oh! Give it up. Can everyone on the count of three say, welcome to Toronto? 1, 2, 3. Welcome to Toronto! All right, Lois, we're going to see you in the regional final next month, June 28. All these people are invited, so you'll see them again. Thank you so much for coming and participating and killing the game in Art Battle. You really deserve the win tonight, so thank you. One more time, give it up. Thank you, Lois. I can take that. You all set up. Oh,
All right, June 28th is the Toronto City Finals. We hope to see you all there. If you are the winning bidder for one of these paintings tonight, you will get a text message. The auction is closing in just a few minutes. Of course, you can take that painting home with you tonight, or you can have it shipped to you. So either way, you get a fine piece of art to add to or to start a collection. Thank you very much for joining us for this very special event. One of a kind. This night will never be repeated, but you were here. We will see you next month, everybody. For Tanya and myself and Art Battle, thank you very much.
thank you so much, everyone. Have a great night. Get home safe. We'll see you soon.
A huge congratulations to our winning artist, Lois Mata. Absolutely beyond excited for her and her win. A very well-deserved triumph for her tonight, and we will be seeing her very soon at the Toronto City Finals on June 28th. So make sure that you go to artbattle.com, score your City Finals tickets, because that is for sure going to be a sellout event. And a huge congratulations and thank you to all of our incredible artists who painted with us tonight. It takes a lot of creativity and courage to come up to the easel. And of course to all of our wonderful supporters in the room, art lovers, art buyers. The auction, I believe, is still open for a few minutes at artbattle.com/vote if you want to participate there. And thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you on June